Hello and welcome to the Green Room with Monique McDonald. I'm so glad that you're here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm known to many as the Magnetic Voice Mentor. I help speakers and leaders align their voice to their message so that they can have fun making sales and attract their right and ideal clients and speak with power and poise. It is my great honor to have as my mission for 2023 to empower 10,000 voices. We are living in a time where the world needs strong, authentic voices more than ever. So I can't wait to meet you and learn all about your expertise and how I can support and empower your voice. So, to that end, if you'd like to meet me in person, please go to the Green Room with Monique on Zoom. You will find the link underneath this video. I would love to meet you in person and hear all about you. In today's live stream, we're going to be talking about how to be the light. I know that sounds sort of esoteric. So let me break it down for you. Anytime that you stand up in front of anyone and align to your power and presence, there's a light that comes out of you. We are beings of light. There's a light that moves through us out into the room, out into the technology if you're using Zoom. And our job as speakers is to be that light. However, we are living in a world right now that is filled with uncertainty. There's so many variables that we don't have any control over. There's so many things that create obstacles in our lives. There's so many times where those of us who are entrepreneurs, we just keep getting up and keep moving forward, and it gets hard sometimes. It gets difficult. It gets difficult to find and connect to the light that creates an expanded state of mind full of creativity so that we can lead not only others, but ourselves. And so it's our job to figure out, what is it that lights us up, even in the presence of obstacles and challenges. I had a mentor once who was my spiritual mentor, and he would get up every morning and say, "Today is the best day ever, no matter what." When you realize that no matter what the outer circumstances around you are, you have a choice. You can join with what is going on outside of you, and continue to just sort of float into whatever the circumstance is, whether it's difficult or challenging or uncertain. And you can sort of just surrender and float into that. Or you can remember who you are. Remember that there is a light, a divine light within you that is what breathes, the thing that makes you alive. And connect to that and be the light no matter what. Sunday morning, I woke up in one of those places that we all get to where I felt weary. I felt like I am working so hard, and I have been going against everything that is comfortable in order to keep myself awake and aware, and there's some moments like this morning where it's like, yay, I'm excited because I'm out of my comfort zone, and so I have to be focused and crisp and being the light no matter where I am. But Sunday, I woke up in a very dark place. So I looked around. I'm traveling right now. I'm in Las Vegas, and I looked around, and I went online to see, where I could go to lift me up. When I'm sitting at my computer, I'm sort of looking down and typing and putting all of my energy into this box, you know, and and I'm doing good work. It's all good. It's not to complain. It's just a realization of sometimes I just need to look up and remember there's a sky. Remember that there's something bigger than I am that I can align my energy to. And I went to this spiritual center to try and get some spiritual food, some uplifting. And I didn't know anyone there. And it was Unity of Las Vegas. And I sat down by myself, and this lovely woman came and sat next to me. And she said, I just wanted to be near you and let you know that you're not alone, and to meet you. And so we talked, and we talked about, how she's been coming to this particular place for 20 years. And she was an older woman but had this childlike energy, and she was just charming and fantastic, and just being in her presence helped to lift my spirits. And then she said, I just love you, which is so sweet because really we spent about 5 minutes talking. She said, can I give you a hug? And I hugged her, and I hugged her with my heart. And we came away from the hug, and she said, you know, my father was a racist. And I was so shocked. It was the last thing I expected to come out of her mouth. She said, and he terrified me. When I was a little girl, I would just run to the mirror to reassure myself that I was still white, because I knew he would kill me if I wasn't. And so, hugging you today, I'm so grateful that I am not that. I was stunned, moved, amazed that this bright, cheerful, energetic, older woman had that light around her, that spirit of generosity and unity and acceptance in the presence of that darkness. So I left that service in a state of wonder, and I went for a drive. I didn't really know where I was going. I don't know the area much at all. And I ended up in Red Rock Canyon, which is this place about 10 or 15 minutes outside of Las Vegas. I mean, I've never been to Las Vegas before, and everything I had ever imagined about Las Vegas was about the strip and the gambling and the casinos and the hotels and all of this opulence and excess and addiction and desperation that I sort of had imagined in my head, based on films I'd seen. And so when I ended up in this expanded red rocks, and mountains and a sky that was clear blue and seemed bigger than life, I became aware of this light, this light, this expanded light that is always here waiting for us. This energetic light that is waiting for us to align with it so that we can remember that it's the best day ever, no matter what. We bring the light to the circumstances. We bring the light to our day. We bring the light to others, no matter what they're bringing. So many of us change who we are based on how people are treating us. And I thought about this woman, terrified in the presence of this darkness, this racism, this unbelievable tyranny. And she brought the light. So today, my friends, I invite you to remember who you are. You are the light, no matter what you're facing today. You are the light in the presence of all of the things that we disagree with that are going on in the world right now. In the presence of things that make you want to scream or pull your hair out because it seems like darkness is winning. It seems like dark forces are in power. I don't mean to get controversial here. I really want to bring you to awareness of the fact that you have no control over these outer experiences. You have no control over how someone else is acting or what their beliefs are. But you have control over yourself and your choice to join by criticizing or judging, even though it appears that you're disagreeing with it or taking a stand against it. When you're spending all of your energy on it, you are in fact aligning with it. When you stay in the light and meet whatever is in front of you with light. I am the light, and it's the best day ever, no matter what. I wish you blessings, and I send you light.